This G2 digital program is part of our digital skilling agenda. Now, why are we doing digital skilling? We are doing digital skilling because as we roll out ICT infrastructure, we want to ensure that there's a commensurate level of digital skills to facilitate optimal uptake of the digital infrastructure that we are rolling out. You are aware that in our Kenya Kwanza plan, we have got the digital superhighway as a standalone thematic area. And this was deemed appropriate because ICT is not just an enabler to all the other facets of the Kenya Kwanza plan, but it is also a critical success factor for government moving forward. So what does our digital superhighway entail? We are rolling out 100,000 kilometers of fiber optic cable. We are establishing 25,000 Wi-Fi hotspots spread evenly all over the country. We are setting up a total of 1,450 digital hubs to facilitate digital skilling and also connect the youth to digital jobs as a means of alleviating the unemployment problem that we are experiencing in the country. We are also digitalizing all government services. When we came into office, we only had 350 services on the eCitizen platform. 1 year down the line, we have got a whopping 15,462 services available on the eCitizen platform. So, to put it in the correct context, we need commensurate level of digital skilling within not just the youth, but the entire Kenyan population, so that as we roll out ICT infrastructure, Kenyans are empowered by way of digital skills to consume these services. You see, even the digitalization that we are doing, our ultimate objective is to facilitate a virtual means through which members of the public, Kenyan public, can interact with government. What we are saying is that moving forward, we will not be asking members of the public to physically visit government offices to consume government services. They can consume government services from the comfort of wherever they are. Even Kenyans who are abroad should now be able to consume government services from wherever they are without having to physically travel back to Kenya here to consume those services. And we want to do this in an inclusive manner. Nobody should be left behind. That is why we are taking fiber to all those parts of the country which have not been connected. That is why we are determined to ensure that we have got internet connectivity to all parts of the country. The Honorable Member of Parliament has told you that we have connected Wi-Fi hotspot at City Market and also Mudhurwa Market. We want to empower our mothers and sisters who are involved in itinerary trade within the markets to undertake e-commerce while leveraging on what? On technology. That is the agenda that we have. And if we pursue this agenda to a logical conclusion, with the President leading from the front, which he has so far done, we should be able to turn Kenya into a digital economy on one hand and also a 24-hour economy on the other. But we also have to facilitate digital skilling of public sector officials because we have got critical sectors which have hitherto been operating manually, but we are now digitalizing the services. For example, in health, we are going the route of e-health so that all health records can be available electronically and also there to facilitate interoperability of health data. What we mean here is that if you already have done a CT scan at Kenyatta Hospital, there is no point of going to Aga Khan Hospital and then you are being asked to go and do the same scan again, which means that you are spending more money. That record should be available electronically. But as we do this, we also want to ensure that the data remains private and confidential. That is why we have operationalized the Office of the Data Protection Commissioner through the Data Protection Act 2019 to ensure that any data that comes into the hands of government remains both private and confidential to the largest extent possible.